Opinion, opinion, opinion. Whose opinion matters the most? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yeah, we are all entitled to our opinions. But whose opinion matters the most? Allah's opinion and that of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam matters the most. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Ahzab, وَمَا كَانَ لِمُؤْمِنٍ وَلَا مُؤْمِنَةٍ إِذَا قَضَى اللَّهُ وَرَسُولُهُ أَمْرًا أَنْ يَكُونَ لَهُمُ الْخِيَرَةُ مِنْ أَمْرِهِمْ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, saying that whenever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has decided on a matter, it is not befitting for a true believer. It is not befitting for a true believer to want to have their own opinion on what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has decided. Therefore, a sincere Muslim, a true Muslim, will always opine, will always listen, and will always take heed to that which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has decided on to be the final decision. You don't have a say if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said this should be done and this how should be done. You don't have to modify it. You can't modify anything. The Quran has completed everything. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us everything in the Quran. All we need to know, that which you don't know, Allah says we should go and ask. And that is why a Muslim can't afford to be unaware. A Muslim can't afford to be an ignorant. A Muslim can't afford to be unlettered, because of course you can't know everything, but Allah did say in the Quran, whatever you don't know, ask. فَاسْأَلُوا أَهْلَ الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنْتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Anything you don't know, it's not your field. Go and ask those whose field it is. Don't ignorantly act on things you don't have knowledge on, because in Islam, knowledge comes before actions. You don't just act without knowledge. You have to acquire the knowledge first before acting. This is what Islam is. So being a Muslim means you should be smart, you should be wise, you should be current in everything you do. You can't afford to be always at the back seat, you don't know anything. No, this is not befitting for a Muslim. A Muslim is such a person who is always at the front seat, who set the pace, and who always initiate goodness in the community they live or wherever they find themselves. This is what it takes to be a Muslim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.